It's time for the first of many endurances. And I thought I'd start off different. With a wagon. A Mugen-called wagon. With upgraded power. 7. Yeah, that's 7 endurances, dude. Still. We're going to do the trial out in 30 laps. I'm praying that there is no Vector M12, because that will ruin my day. But I've got super hards on this, so who knows. Come on, you lump of Japanese steel. There's like hardly any sound emitting from this thing. Oh wow, this car's bobbing a lot. Excuse me. The tyres have been shredded already. It simply doesn't matter if I put super hards on it. Yeah, I know about the 24-hour endurance races. I'm probably not going to do them because it's just very little to no point. I'm not an all-nighter. Excuse me. It's a PS3i webcam. Webcam. God. Wait, this thing's got loads of grip. But it appears that the wagon is ahead. Even if this thing just emits, you know, the sound of an electric car while spraying water. Yeah, I know I can fast forward the use that. Oh, hey, it's the first. Oh, wow, that was poor. I couldn't even steer. Oh, hey, it's the first ever endurance race I added on the Gran Turismo franchise. Yay. I've got no torque.
Testing. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Hello.
Oh, cool. What you driving?
It's a Mugen-called wagon.
You're fucked.
I'm in the lead.
You're still fucked.
This thing also emits no sound at all. Seriously, it's like a whine, not an engine sound.
It doesn't have an exhaust muffler, it has an exhaust silencer.
They're the same thing.
No, I mean a silencer.
An extreme silencer?
Yes.
Oh,
By the way, hi stream. My name is Tank Catapult.
Good to meet you.
Otherwise known as Beans on the HD Central server and Off-Lank Metallic on the... I actually don't remember what server that is. On your server, Tank.
Yeah, it'll be on my server. Torrent, will you do GT3? Will you... No, I'm not using the Parnos Esperanti for the Sunday Cup.
Wait, you can do that?
Yes. You can earn that thing by doing the time trials.
Oh my god. You know, you'd think Polyphony would put in horsepower limits for the Sunday Cup.
Hi Tank, I'm James. Welcome to Alcoholics Anonymous.
Oh, you should have seen Angel's stream last night. That was amazing.
I was asleep, so I couldn't watch it.
Why do you think I just said you should have seen it?
Yeah.
Okay, he was playing Yakuza 0.
Oh god, he's got that.
Yes, he was. I think he was gifted it or something. It was majestic.
He was in bed. Yes, I know. I was in bed. Because work. Bed good. I've not gotten past third gear.
Sleep is for the weak. He says. I don't know.
I've seriously not gotten past third gear since starting this race.
Well, I mean, you're driving what? A Mugen Accord? You don't need it. The car only comes with third gear. Fun fact.
Oh, I got to third and it has no torque at all.
But you have VTEC. You don't need torque.
This thing doesn't have VTEC.
But it's a Honda. They all have VTEC, don't they?
This one doesn't feel like it's got VTEC. It doesn't have any torque.
Oh, that's because it's mini VTEC.
Mini VTEC.
Yeah, every other horsepower is replaced with a small bit of VTEC.
Emil says it doesn't. I believe it's a 2.2 litre single overhead cab.
That's the mini VTEC.
Well, mini VTEC doesn't seem to have much power.
That's the point of it being mini. Okay, I'm gonna stop bullshitting. That car is... It's okay, but it wouldn't be my first choice for an endurance.
Well, it's working well for me.
Well, yeah. I don't drive very many front-wheel drive cars in Gran Turismo, so I really wouldn't know. My recommendation would have been a Mark III Supra, because that's what I used, and it was all right.
Yeah. Bloody wall.
You're doing Trial Mountain, right?
Yes. Why didn't you use a Superbird? Because this isn't America.
Also, because the Superbird doesn't have it has too much power.
Wow, I actually got to fourth gear.
Bullshit.
I got to fourth gear.
I don't believe you. I can't see it on screen, therefore it didn't happen.
Well, I just did fourth gear.
Fuck. It seems kind of fitting that we're both doing endurance races at the same time.
Which one are you doing then?
Special Stage Route 5.
Ah.
In the 96 Viper.
The Mugen was just an appearance package and an exhaust kit.
Well, that explains why it's so shit.
Superbird at best is best at Nürburgring. Yeah, alright. Wait, stay in control, car.
I'm assuming that was Emil?
No, that was Daniel.
Oh. They're basically the same person. That reminds me, I have a copy of GT4. It's broken, though.
That means you'll never be able to experience 24 hours of Nürburgring.
Fuck that. I mean, I got it for like $5 at a convention, so I can't really blame it.
It's still quite expensive over here. The cheapest I got this for was about £15.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're in the UK. I should have guessed from your accent.
You didn't notice till now?
Well, okay, I guess I thought you were like British or English or something. I just didn't really. I didn't put two and two together. Look, I am not a smart man. Look, no, I am a smart man. I am not a bright man.
I'm neither.
Well, yeah, you're driving a Mugen Accord. It's not even a Type R.
Me and Daniel, same person. Fuck this tank guy.
Whoa, hey, Emil, you can't fire me.
Exactly.
I'm the one who came up with off-flank metallic.
There's a point. Therefore, if anything, you should be singing his praises.
Exactly. Off-flank metallic beans 2. God damn, the Toyota GT1's quick.
Yep. One's a YouTuber with 950 plus subs and the other one is Daniel. So which one's the real Daniel? Emil or Daniel?
Yes. And then there's me. The only video I have on YouTube is an old as shit Doom speedrun I did. I mean, it was a quick run. I got through the first map in 10 seconds.
Front tires starting to go slightly yellow.
It's almost like you're using a front-wheel drive car.
I know, right?
My recommendation is use a rear-wheel drive car.
Well, so the opposite would happen. Put it on lap 29.
You have rear-end grip.
I use the front wheel drive. Well, Emil says.
It's fucking Neil.
Yeah.
Please no, Reno.
Use a bike? No. You can't get bikes on this.
What is this, tourist trophy?
I've actually got a copy of Tourist Trophy. It's a shame it didn't sell that well.
Well, I can understand why. It's like Ace Combat Zero. It's a good game, so I've heard, but it didn't sell very well at all. Like, that only sold like 800,000 copies. Compared to the almost 4 combined million of the previous 2 games.
Torrent Trophy, my god, no.
Tourist Trophy's a good game. I think I have a copy of it somewhere.
Best lap 135.951. That's beaten 135.964.
So you did basically the same lap.
Yeah.
I'm finally catching the GT1.
Wonder what's last.
Hang on. What opponents can show up at the in the Trial Mountain Endurance?
Well, the Vector M12 can show up for some reason.
Yeah, in version 1.
This is version 1.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wait, is it version 1.0 or is it 1.1?
I think it's 1.1 with the bug fixes.
Oh, okay, so no, the Vector M12 will not show up.
They should have fixed the other bugs, like, for example, the Ford GT40 appearing from nowhere.
Yeah, no. I actually kind of like that because it provides it's that's one of the rare times where I think a bug actually makes a game better. Because it's like you're going up one of the most famous racing cars of all time in what, a shitty 90s Mazda or a Supra or something.
Yeah.
You gotta earn your reward. You can't just win it. You can't just stomp on the gas, do some drifting, and win. You have to do a thing called turning. Because the GT40 is a very quick car in a straight line. The stock one can't turn worth crap. Oh, by the way, I figured out what car I'm going to use for the 2 hours of Rome.
What are you going to use?
Lotus Elise GT1.
Oh, God.
In stock form.
Stock form?
Yes.
You should totally upgrade the power.
You can't. You can't upgrade the Elise GT1 outside of weight reduction and the racing modification. Not that you'd have to. I mean, it's a fast as hell car.
I mean, you can get the GT1 road car.
Shit, that is a good idea. Actually, no, I know what I'm really going to use. I'm going to use the Alpha 155.
Touring car.
Yes.
Nice.
It's only fair. It's an Italian car that races in Italy.
There's a point.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Wait, is the Alpha all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive in this game?
All-wheel drive.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like every JGTC Skyline.
Yeah, they're all four-wheel drive.
Yeah. Which is like, okay, why is this a thing?
I will never know.
Oh shit!
Alpha was four-wheel drive.
I'm lapping somebody. I'm lapping somebody.
I lapped a Citroen a lap ago.
Well, to be fair, it's a Citroen. It's only a matter of time before it breaks down.
Well, it has electrical failures, so...
Yeah, that'll break down. What the fuck?
Overtaking the Golf.
Ah, fuck the Golf.
Goodbye, Golf.
Wait, hang on. What Golf is it? Is it a good one or a bad one?
I think it's the I think it's the V5.
This does not help at all.
Excuse me, 3 Series, but I must overtake.
I'm overtaking a Jaguar.
The XJ.
Yep, XJ220. It's the yellow one.
Nice.
I'm surprised you can't change the color of the XJ220 race car in other games.
Yeah, you can get it in white in GT3.
And that's the only color it comes in.
Yep.
I like the XJ2. I really like the XJ220 as a race car, not so much as a road car. Yeah, I'm weird like that. Then again, my favorite Mustang is the 71, so take what I have said with a grain of salt.
I want you to listen to this very carefully and analyse what's wrong. My father thinks the Mustang 2 was a decent Mustang.
The fuck is wrong with him?
The Mustang 2 Mach 1 was especially
Ew.
bad.
No. What the fuck? Delete your dad.
Delete.
Wait, hang on. Who was this? Was this you or just...
My father.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Then
actually...
again, my dad likes the Mustang too as well.
Oh.
He doesn't like it as much as the 71 though. So
Which is
we're
good.
Yes. even though the 71 is about the size of the USS Nimitz. It's a big car. I've seen a few in person. They are deceptively big.
Torrent's dad isn't as bad as my dad's. Well, what is he
Oh,
like?
no.
The Pontiac Aztec?
Ugh. Oh god, my dad likes the Aztec too.
How can you like... The car's concept was fine, but they executed it so horrendously.
It looks like a late 80s concept car. I'm serious. It actually looks like a concept car from like 1989. And it's only popular because of Breaking Bad.
Yep. All because Walter White drove one.
Fuck you, Bryan Cranston.
And fuck you as well, Aaron Paul.
No. Aaron Paul is cool. He has a Cobra. An original Cobra.
Nice.
Yeah. On that subject, I don't like the original Cobra as the original Cobra.
You just
I
like
like
the cars
what
the
people
AC Ace.
No, not even... Well, kind of. I like what people have done with reproduction Cobras. A lot more than the original. Like I said, I'm weird. Like, I hate the English. I hate most of the C4 Corvettes except for the ZR1 and the Grand Sport.
The Grand Sport looks nice.
Oh yeah, the Grand Sport looks beautiful. Plus, you can get it to like 667 horsepower in Gran Turismo.
You can get the Viper GT3 up to like 1,020.
Damn.
And it absolutely spanks everything on Like the Wind.
No shit, it's got 1,000 horsepower. What do you want?
And it has an extremely long-range gearbox.
Oof.
So it can sometimes do speeds only a Bugatti Veyron could dream of. Yeah, I think I need some new front tires.
God, the Veyron is so boring as a car. It does what, 260 something miles an hour, yet it looks like crap.
Exactly. What about
It
this?
literally...
Go ahead.
No, what were you saying?
Oh, hello. Thanks for the host, Angel. 3 viewers.
Ooh. All 3.
Tires are overrated. Also, Daniel
What do you
asked, what about the sledgehammer?
Oh, the Sledgehammer is cool. But that's also a modified Corvette. I mean stock C4s.
Right, I think tires are needed now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fit in soon too.
Limited speed. I'm like a lap and a half ahead, so...
Ow!
Wait!
My
Forgot
neck
my...
just popped.
I just completely forgot that this car doesn't have auto steer when you go.
Rip.
Get me a Colt Cabana chant. Colt Cabana.
So how far are you into your race?
Halfway.
Ooh, nice. I'm about halfway. Which is funny because I've restarted this race a couple times and I started it last night.
Last night?
Yeah, I have this weird tendency of starting super long races really late at night.
Well then.
But fortunately, because of save states, I can resume them whenever I want. Thanks, emulation.
Yeah, but emulation won't exist because Nintendo.
Fuck them. Well, I should say, I like Nintendo for some reasons and dislike them for others. Like, they make really, really solid games. It's just their company has. It's just their company does business practices that can be sometimes argued as worse than EA.
Yeah. Swag wagon. Hey, Angel. How'd you celebrate your birthday, bud?
Angel, it's the shaggin' wagon. Because your girl sees you roll up in a Mugen Accord, she's gonna go, "What the fuck are you driving?"
I'm doing alright, Angel. Oh, sorry.
And then you say, "Oh, I'm driving a Mugen Accord," and she goes, "What the fuck is Mugen?" And then you realize, oh shit.
Shit, she's not a car person.
No, that's when you realize, oh shit, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I pitted at the right time because holy fuck, my rear tires are almost shredded.
My front tires didn't exist.
Well, it's almost like you're driving a front-wheel drive car.
It's also a wagon, which makes things, you know...
I'm actually surprised this game doesn't have that many wagons. Like, I should specify I'm also playing Gran Turismo 2. I'm not streaming though, because I don't stream.
I just wish this car made some actual engine noise.
Hey, just be glad it's not the fucking UFO Demio.
Oh god. The Demio from GT1. Oh, that noise was awful.
It does that in Gran Turismo 2 as well.
Oh, not good.
You used the Demio. You should have.
I used the A spec.
That's the UFO.
Torrent is this Dakota Kai's Pat? No, it's not PAL. It's not her PAL wagon. GTT RDS, how you doing, bud? Turning left. Come on, wing-a-ding-a move.
Wait, hang on. Can you racing modify the Mugen wagon?
No.
Damn it!
Son, GTT RDS sounds like an unready Skyline trim level.
It kind of does.
Sounds like a diesel version of the Skyline.
Oh god, no!
You can use a maxed out Demio in GT1 to beat the Japan versus US and Japan versus UK races.
Oof. That's a fast Demio. What the hell even is the Demio anyway?
It was a small people carrier.
Ah, so like what, a PT Cruiser or something?
No, it had more dignity than a PT Cruiser.
You're not wrong.
Hey, car, behave.
God, the PT Cruiser was a good concept, but it should have stayed a concept.
Yeah.
It's like the Prowler. It's a cool looking car. It's just terrible.
Not cool.
Yeah, it's like had it come with a V8, it would have been a lot better. Because then it would have been, you know, a hot rod, which is what it was trying to emulate.
Yeah. How's it going, guys? I'm doing alright. I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit knackered out, which is why this is the only endurance I'm doing tonight.
I'm doing pretty good.
Gran Turismo, the real driving simulator. Holy shit, it is. You clever little shit.
I'm driving the Peppermint Viper.
He is
I
the
would have
smart.
used. I would have used the spearmint one, but I don't have that.
Why don't you use the licorice one?
Oh, the STP?
Yeah.
Don't have that either. I haven't done the GT300 Championship yet.
Ah. There's also the
Which,
Howler concept, which had a V8 engine and a Ute bed. What?
Why the hell wasn't that made? What the fuck, mid-2000s Plymouth? Or, I'm sorry, late 90s Plymouth, because Plymouth had stopped existing in 2001.
Let's not forget, American car companies were like down the shits in like the late 90s.
Oh yeah. A bit of evidence for that. The Neon.
The Grand Voyager.
The Copperhead, because it didn't get made.
Yep. Do you know anything about it was originally going to be Gran Turismo 3, and then the PS2 was launched, so they had to redo it all over again.
I thought Gran Turismo 2000 was a tech demo for the PS2.
It kind of was a tech demo. It was originally supposed to be GT3,
Yeah.
but they had to redo it all over again. So they brought in far better graphics, it ran smoothly at 60 frames a second, and they redid every single track.
Yeah, but from Gran Turismo 2000, we got Gran Turismo 3, which you could say is one of the most important PS2 games.
True.
Because that game's, what, 17 years old? It still looks like it came out yesterday.
Yeah, it hasn't aged.
And that's and when Torrent says it hasn't aged, he means that in a good way. It has aged incredibly gracefully.
So when was
Weren't they still,
Sorry?
weren't they still using some models from GT3 up until the Gran Turismo 6 or something?
No, they redid every single model in Gran Turismo 4. It was a completely new engine.
Okay. They were still using really old models up until Gran Turismo 6.
Yes, because of time constraints and the fact that they were focusing way too much on photorealism.
That and just the fact that the models in Gran Turismo 4 still look really nice.
There's the point.
Like, you could import those into Gary's mod and they would still look fantastic.
Yeah, there's a point as well. Alright, take it easy, Angel. Good to see you.
Later.
Shit! Don't look at your watch and drive, kids!
Breaking news. Local torrent dies.
Yep, local torrent dies in wagon race. Easy, car, easy. Don't text and drive.
That's good advice.
I can't text anyway. I'm on a bike. If anything, I get pissed off because people are on their phones.
I get unbelievably pissed off when I see people on their phones while driving.
Don't watch Paul and drive.
No. You see, there's a thing called priorities. But that's still good advice.
Yeah. I also have a birthday dinner to attend to, so hopefully you'll be on when I'm back. This is the only endurance I'm doing tonight, so I will be going after this one because I am absolutely shattered to death.
On the plus side, Trial Mountain isn't a particularly long endurance.
Nah.
It lasts. It's sub 1 hour.
Yeah.
And if you really know what you're doing, I'm pretty sure you can get it done in sub 40.
Or if you had something extremely fast.
That just so happens to have less than 295 horsepower.
Yep.
So that means pretty much every Skyline.
Yep.
Except for the JGTC ones. And the ones that are pre-tuned.
Yep. Alright, take it easy, Denny. Good to see you on stream.
Farewell.
To avoid crashing, don't crash.
Nah. That's not good advice. Because what if you get into a demolition derby?
Yeah. It's the Golf again. I'm going to overtake the Golf. Oh, yeah. Moving microphone. Need to see stuff because I'm now just relaxing on the chair.
You know what I've always found funny about this game?
What?
Both versions of the R390 are in it. The road car.
Yeah, there's the 98 and the 99. One's the dovetail, one's the low tail, I think.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't they technically the same car?
Well, I believe the 99 actually had slightly better suspension.
Well, yeah. What I mean though is, weren't they built off the same chassis?
I believe they were, yeah.
So yeah, you can have a car that no longer exists and a car that does exist.
Yeah.
At the same time in your garage.
Yep.
Just Gran Turismo things.
Only Gran Turismo. To avoid crashing an F1 car, put an out of place thing known as the Halo. Oh god, the fucking Halo.
I don't mind the Halo.
The Halo looks hideous.
Well, yeah. That's the thing where it's like, do you want form or do you want it to actually work? Like,
I want form.
Well, you also keep in mind that it's still a very new thing, and I'm sure if they do decide to keep using the Halo in years onward, they'll make it better, they'll improve it.
All it's done is make the car heavier and less aerodynamically sound.
Again, they can improve.
97 R390 is lighter but has less power.
Okay, that's fair, but I mean, my point was they were built off of the same chassis, therefore making them essentially the same car. And look, my point is, one of them is red, one of them is blue, one of them doesn't exist anymore. And yet you can own both of them simultaneously.
Yep. When's Williams going to win the F1 Manufacturers Championship?
Ha!
Yeah, good luck. Williams are never going to get to the same form as they were back in 02.
They'll win when they bring back the SPAS F1. God, that thing is ridiculous.
That thing was stupid, but amazing.
It was the first meme car.
Actually, you say that, but
Oh?
the CTR Yellowbird
Oh no.
was considered to be the first ever viral car. Because it lapped the Nürburgring faster than anything else, and the video was Well, it was all over. It was all over the show.
Oh, right. You know, I've always loved the Yellowbird. Don't really like it that much anymore. I don't know why. I still think it's a cool car and a technological marvel. It's just not my kind of thing anymore.
Yeah. Why does
when
it...
I was a...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
That's alright. Because when I was a kid, I thought going fast in a straight line was better than being able to turn. I don't really think like that anymore, though.
You gotta balance it.
Yeah, balance. Either go full handling or just try to balance it out. Whether or not that works depends on how competent I am when it comes to tuning a car.
Why doesn't Renault use the blue and yellow livery from the 2000s anymore? Well, companies change liveries all the time. I mean, fucking Force India was green and yellow, now they're all pink.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Force India was orange and green, now they're pink.
Nobody tell Rhino? Nah, I'm sure he knows.
Fucking pink F1 car.
I thought I had that glitch happen again.
Really?
Yeah, during the Seattle 100 miles, I had two cars enter the pits at the same time and just die. I thought that happened again because I could only see 5 dots. Well, Well, it finally happened.
It actually happened? They died?
No, I spun.
Oh, you spun. Well, at least you
Yeah.
didn't spin to the same. At least you didn't spin to the same degree as me.
The car did a 360.
Ah.
Actually, no, it did a 180 and I just reversed.
Alright, time to pit for the final time.
Speaking of pitting, the GT1 is in the pits.
When's Lewis Hamilton going to retire? Well,
I think he'll be buried in an F1 car. But that just seems like a Lewis Hamilton thing to do.
yeah. I would say he'll retire whenever the hell he feels like it. Much in the same way as Button. But then again, Button only won once, which is sad, because he was a very good driver.
Who?
Jensen Button.
Okay. I'll be honest, I don't pay as much attention to F1 as I thought. I'm assuming this is F1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't pay much attention to a lot of motorsport, which is weird because it's weird because of how much I enjoy cars and car racing. I am a very odd person.
Sounds it.
Yep. I mean, I'm using a shitty PlayStation webcam as a microphone, so yeah.
All right.
By the way, does it sound clear?
Yeah, it sounds fine.
Oh, cool. I do apologize if there's a bit of echo. My room is like a rectangle.
All right, take it easy, Daniel. Thanks for joining.
See you later. I'm surprised Emil didn't hop in.
He did.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he did. He popped in earlier.
Oh. Wait, when?
I don't know if he's still here or not, but I know he's editing videos.
I didn't hear him. if he said anything.
No, he didn't. No. Oh, he was in the Twitch chat.
Oh, okay. No, I thought he hopped into here. Or I wasn't sure if he'd hopped into the voice chat.
Nah, he doesn't really do voice chat when he's trying to get his videos done.
Okay, that's fair. Holy shit, I'm almost done the race.
Same, I've got 3 laps to go.
I have 11. I completely lost track of how long this race was. This isn't taking as long as I thought it would.
Hey Alfred, how's it going? Caught me at the near end of the endurance. Oh, look at that. No, the I believe that's the McGann, or is that the Golf? That's the McGann that's pitted.
Didn't Ludo have a McGann?
Huh?
Didn't Ludo have a McGann?
Yeah, and the gearbox blew up. In typical French fashion.
Yeah, people give the French a lot of shit. Most of it is honestly unwarranted. Like when it comes to warfare, everyone goes, "Oh, the French just surrendered." They really don't.
You look at. They should really look at the GIGN.
Yeah. I mean, hell, back in the 1880s, France was the first country to adopt a what would be considered a proper rifle cartridge. That being 8mm Lebel.
Good. After yesterday's Canadian Grand Prix monsoon rainfall in F1 2017.
Oof.
Well then.
I'm kind of hoping I win the Cerbera LM from this event. Because that's just a cool car.
I remember having it in GT1. It was very quick, but it also was very light, which meant the physics went wonky.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Gran Turismo 1 and 2 really do not know how to handle light cars.
There was a glitch. There's a glitch in GT1, at least in the power version, where light cars would actually brake. They would wobble so much that the cars wouldn't speed up.
That doesn't. No, that's just no.
Yeah,
that's not how cars work.
That was a bug in GT1. That was in the PAL version.
Huh.
I experienced it in my playthrough, and I experienced it when I was like, when I was like 8. I experienced it when I was like 6 when I started playing it.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Speaking of Gran Turismo 1, I have a bit of a problem with that game.
The problem being?
The licenses can suck my ass. Sure, there's only 3 of them, but they are ridiculously hard for what they're worth.
Emil, it is certainly over. Holy Jesus. 48 minutes, 54 seconds.
I've got about 8 laps to go.
In the Japanese version of GT1, the Viper GTSR and the Cerberus were lighter in the American version than the American version. Because America.
I think I saw that posted on Discord.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the first Endurance.
It was also the easiest.
Yep.
It's all downhill from here.
I'm afraid so. 150,000 credits.
Actually, no, I say that Apricot Hill and Seattle aren't going to be too difficult.
No.
If anything, the more difficult of those two is Apricot Hill because a GT40 can show up.
Yeah. Ooh.
Other than that, you'll be fine.
Oh. Denso Sard Supra.
Oh yes. Although I will say, if I could make a recommendation for the for Apricot Hill, go with a Skyline.
All right, Skyline it is.